Well, now this is a good look, don't you think? I'm experimenting a little bit with trying to get the sound level up. So I'm working with the headset here stuffed in my pocket, kind of like a lavalier mic. Lavalier, lava lamp, whatever. You know, like a lapel mic. And hopefully this will, so if I move around, my voice will stay the same, regardless of where I'm at. You know, I won't sound like I'm off in the distance somewhere. But the purpose of today's video is to try to get a handle on where it's going. And honestly, I don't have a clue. I do appreciate all the subscribers that have come aboard so far. I appreciate the views and the likes. I've gotten several thumbs up. Haven't gotten any thumbs down, so apparently people are taking the advice. If you don't like this video, give it a thumbs up. And I do appreciate that a lot. And I'm not exactly sure why that I feel compelled to come out here and put my face on front of a camera and yammer on about one thing or another. Probably about the same reason that 7 years ago I decided to create a blog and start writing about stuff that just crossed my mind for no apparent reason. And pretty much like the written word, this is edited for time more than content, because the content is lacking. And that's kind of the purpose of this discussion a little bit, is to try to determine what direction to take the channel. There are several how-to channels already that run the gamut from woodworking to automotive repair. Some of them are done very well. Some of them, like this one, haphazardly thrown together and with very little forethought or obviously no script. You know, we're just flying by the seat of our pants here. But I want to make it something that is somewhat compelling, make you want to come back for more. Most of the channels that I currently subscribe to on YouTube, a couple of truck drivers, and when they put a GoPro on the dash and you see the road they're driving down, they talk about places they've been, places they're going, and they don't get specific with the load or, you know, who their company that they're delivering to is or any of that nature. And then there's a couple of homesteading videos that I subscribe to that are, one is very good, very well done. Another one, not so much. Young fella trying to make his way off the grid, as it were. There's a woodworking video that I subscribe to. I mentioned Steve Ramsey in a previous video, Woodworking for Mere Mortals. I enjoy his stuff quite a bit. All of these channels, the one theme in common is I find them oddly entertaining for whatever reason. Refreshing, I guess that might be a word. But, you know, shows like Survivor or Amazing Race and those kinds of, that ilk of show, after a while the novelty wears off. Weirdly, somehow those shows keep being produced, and I'm assuming they have a constituency or an audience that watches them, much like Jerry Springer or Maury Povich. This channel will probably, as I've said in the past, be whatever crosses my mind at any given moment, and that could be anything. Who knows exactly what you may find when you tune into the Curmudgeon Chronicles. And I named it the Curmudgeon Chronicles specifically so that it wouldn't pigeonhole me into, oh, this is the Ford channel, we're going to learn how to work on Ford trucks and cars, or this is the wood channel, we're going to take cheap woodworking equipment and make fancy projects. Which it could be that too. I mean, all of those things, or all those elements, will eventually find their way at one time or another into a video that you may see on this channel. But the Curmudgeon Chronicles is also this, whatever this is, you know, just chatting on about nonsense and about, you know, what direction the channel is actually going to go in. I think we've got the audio and the video quality as good as what you'll see on YouTube anywhere pretty much. But now we just need to work on the content and make sure that it's something that, oh, let's see what the curmudgeon's cobbed up today. Or what kind of rant he's going to go off on, or what kind of simplistic, idiotic effect he will try to pull off today, hopefully without hurting or killing somebody. Well, since I'm like most people, I got a job, a day job, well, in my case, a night job, but you have a job and you go to that and you give them your 8 hours, and then you got your travel time back and forth to and from work. And somewhere in between all that, you try to come up with an idea of like, when I get home tonight, I think I'll turn the camera on and just talk about this. Or, I saw that tool in the toolbox the other day. I think I'll pull that out and demonstrate it a little bit. And it's not like we're just, up to our eyeballs and all kinds of interesting stuff to talk about or to do around here. But thunder? All right, thunder. We had rain a little earlier. Or I just may grab a speed square and ooh, look, squirrel. So far, there are 33 videos. And if anything that comes out of this is editable and packageable and viewable, this will be number 34. The two videos that have gotten the most traffic, believe it or not, is the door panel removal on the truck here, which I could see that, because there's a lot of people with 2003 Ford F-150s that may need to get in there and replace something. And then the distractions video, oddly enough, just running around here showing toy bobcats and speed squares for some reason elicited quite the audience. And both of those videos keep the audience for pretty much the duration of the video. If you come this far, hats off to you. Because I haven't even come this far yet, because I still don't know what I'm going to say next. I did come out here with several notions in mind about the future of the channel and what I want the channel to be. But again, when you use a vague title like the Curmudgeon Chronicles, that could be anything. And that was done for a reason. It was done on purpose. And hopefully the chronicles of a semi-crusty middle-aged fella that is of Caucasian ethnicity finds, the foibles and how many other 25-cent words can I use? Apparently, several of you have found this entertaining, and it's very much appreciated. If I were to follow the path of the channels that I currently subscribe to, they started out slow. They started out a little rough around the edges and not quite coherent, and got much better. And hopefully we'll do the same here. It's fun. I enjoy it. And who knows? We'll just see what happens. At the end of the day, it's just you and I going there together. And we'll figure out where the path leads and where the end is, if there ever is an end. Maybe, hopefully, there won't be an end. We'll just keep going and we'll get better. And thought-provoking videos, possibly. And at the end of the day, hopefully entertaining. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like this video, give it a thumbs up. As always, thank you for watching, and please tune in again. These wires, there's just too many moving parts.